Lions will bring a little bit of pressure. Ritter floats it for London, who separates for the catch.
We can see the plan right now for the Lions. It's bringing the blitz, which gives you what on the outside? One-on-one coverage. When you get one-on-one coverage, you got to win early to win late. You see him win early, gets that separation at the top of the route. Nice concentration coming down with it.
They just get it off. Pressure is picked up. Lofting to the end zone. Caught for a touchdown by Drake London. And the Falcons on the board. Let's double check to make sure the feet were down.
Look, I really like the play call, the stack release. Let Drake London get some space off the line of scrimmage to get down the field. And then he puts them on him back shoulder. That's the kind of route concepts, the kind of formation variation you got to use to help get your guys open, because Drake can make those plays down.
Bijan Robinson back in the game, and they try reverse here. Drake London's going to throw it. And Jonnu Smith has it in Texans territory. So Arthur Smith going into his bag of tricks for a gain of 21.
Looking trick play in the history of trick plays until it worked. All right, it's terrible right here. Right here, it's even worse. And then all of a sudden, Drake London. Sometimes it's better just to have players that can overcome coaching mistakes. And they all start to fit together and understand the philosophy that they're trying to implement.
And now taking a shot on offense, and Drake London is able to hang on to it, even though his helmet came off. Up of 33.
It's when you trust your guy. Back shoulder, completely covered by Nelson, and look at the hand strength. Go out there, catch it away from your body. So the DB, he's trying, he's fighting to get that thing out. You got to think about taking a timeout.
Post snap, Ritter takes it. He does go middle of the field. Down near the 25 to Drake London.
10:25 to go. Falcons get the football back. A flag is down. Free play for Ritter. Going to take a shot for London. And London fighting for it. He's got it.
Both of these guys, I mean, they
won't let go.
Both of them have it kind of cleanly. Strong hand, so when he gets his hands on it, just like we see here, he pulls it in. St. Juice might have had the advantage, but they just kind of wrestled it away from each other.
Robinson is in. Ritter's throw wide open. Drake London leaping. And just short.
Just look right here as he dives over. Watch him extend this ball right here. Does that cross? I mean, that looks... His arm is not down. Watch the arm. It doesn't touch down.
That was the ruling on the field that there was no fumble on the play. The previous play is under further review.
So, and if you're reviewing it and it's not a score, is it a fumble?
I think,
tough to bring down. Play action. Heineke. London up the ladder to make the catch inside the 25.
But watch London. Big body, goes up, strong hands, takes the hit, secures the ball. Excellent play.
But even if you want to hit like a deep out and work on these cornerbacks.
Ritter needs a play right here. Was it caught? Drake London. Incredible catch. Maintains control and is able to squeeze it. They pick up 11.
Boy, did they need that in the worst way.
At the end of the season when you need him most.
He goes out. Here's Ritter off play action. Zinging one down the field for London. Drake London's got his first catch of the day. 26 yards, lunging out there to get it.
Right here by Desmond Ritter. This is a very, very small window on the move. The anticipatory element that you have to have. Look at him get that right over the top of Pete Werner, who's playing underneath.
Saints looking like they're going to bring a bunch of defenders, and they do, putting the pressure on Ritter. Got rid of it to London. One-on-one, may miss. Drake London all the way to the 25.
And you also have a number of guys on the outside that can make plays in space. Then go ahead, bring the house. We're fine with it. And when you get Marcus May matched up against Drake London, that's another one of those matchups that you want to try to create as much as you can.
If you've got to deal with Vea up there in the inside.
Ritter protected, fires far side, it's caught. Drake London. What a pass. Ritter, definitive decision making.
But watch London at the top of the route, how he just loses right there at the end. Carlton Davis, really a great job.
It seems like everyone's got a chance. Some of these divisions that are wide open, especially the NFC South. Ritter.
Oh my goodness.
It's caught. Drake London with a brilliant catch.
Brilliant. Just such a glamorous catch by Drake London. I thought there is no way Winfield Jr. is not going to pick off this pass. But then just at the last second, the adjustment. Now he's got to make one more.
Going for two to try to extend this to a 3-point lead. Robinson in motion. Ritter looking. Fires. It's caught. Drake London. 3-point Atlanta lead.
Well, what a sequence. You see Antoine Winfield and the linebacker over there.
And then the 52-yarder. And now all the pressure on the shoulders of their second-year quarterback. Ritter fires, completes. Right at midfield, that's Drake London with the catch. Boy, this is where legends are made, right here. Ritter drops back, fires towards the end zone. It is caught, but London is short, and Tampa Bay has won it here in Atlanta. The Buccaneers will end the day all improbably.
First down in plus territory. Heineke this time launches. London's there. Hauls it in. Inside the 30.
The one thing that Atlanta likes with Arthur Smith, that play action, and he loves big targets. So you're going to see Drake London and Kyle Pitts.
Tercera oportunidad y 9. Presión sobre Reader. El pase a la banda. London lo tiene. Primero y 10 para Atlanta.
No está al 100%, pero ya a esta altura de la campaña pues tienes que jugar aunque no estés al 100 y la recepción, el pase de Reader, sí fue muy bueno.
Muy bueno.
Y la recepción de London también.